Welcome to Saturday Morning Baseball. Christopher here. Thanks for checking it out. We've got the the Dodgers on the mound. Isaiah Patron in particular, an A-team all-star from last summer, playing the Braves in the red, the visiting team, undefeated Braves, atop the division. And the Dodgers coming off a hot win this week, beating the Royals, who have been a powerhouse. Grayson with his first strike there. So now a 2-ball, 1-strike count. And Braves be looking for some base runners, and there's a shot down first base line, drops fair. Grayson will round 2 and get there, and he may even go 3. We'll see. No, Coach Rob gonna hold him up there for the double, and a good start for the leadoff. Grayson's shot hung fair by just about a foot, but that's all it took. Elliott, the catcher, number 2, lets the high ball come through. Throw in, but not in time, no. Think he got under it, but the field blue said no, that he was out. And so Dodgers get a break there. Elliott smacks one deep center field, drops just in front of the center fielder, and they'll hold him there at 1, but another good shot for the 2-hole. And a good pitch to swing at by Derek, and this one over top of second base. Elliott safe on, but was still on the ground when the ball came through. So Derek moving up a spot in the typical lineup from where he normally bats, 3 to 4. This one on the outside edge, pull to 3, and the slide this time in time. And a throw over to Elliott, but Blue said he had time, and so won't count. The pitch on the edge, a ball. I did go back and look at Grayson's slide, and even slowing it down, it does look like he got to the bag before the tag, so bit of unfortunate luck there. And this one on the outside edge, but gonna strike him out. Glove clearly came to the right side, so a big strike zone. So Asher in the 4-hole, he's had a hot bat the last couple of games, and fouls one back and shows why he's in this spot, finding the ball. Asher with toes on the line, found it, and dribbles it down just like a bunt. It'll score the run. Yes, and now he can go to 2. Had that been a force out, it wouldn't have scored the run. But Asher, on the error, has the second base and a 1-run lead for the Braves. In the 5 spot is Dante, the right-hander. And this one low, and Asher will be on 3 without a problem. A 1-0 upstairs. Watching Isaiah warm up before the first batter came up to bat. He was throwing high, but since he's had batters, he's climbed back down the ladder where he needs to be for the most part. On the pickoff attempt, Asher back on 3rd. 2-1 the count from the stretch. In the zone and hit foul down third base line. Even at 2. And got him looking. That ends the inning. A 1-0 lead for the Braves, and the bottom of 1 coming up next. First bat for the Dodgers, the right-hander, number 7, Nolan, I think is what I've heard his name be called. Derek on the mound for the Braves, and he can zip them, and he opens up with a ball low and away. Catching is number 2, Elliott. Levi at first, Beckham at second, Grayson the short, and Dante rounding out the infield at third base. And Asher, Tino perhaps at center, and Jax at left field, and a strike swinging there. 1-1 as the sun in full form out here, and a high inside pitch got him to chase it. A 1-2 situation, struck him out, and Derek feeling himself there with a flex of the shoulders. In the 2 spot, Bennett, the right-hander. And this one thrown down in the zone for the strike. 1-strike stretch. Derek likes the stretch. And this one must have missed just away. Correction, I'll bet that missed low because he's been calling that outside edge. So the 1-1. In the zone there, not squeezed by the catcher, but not the third strike, so not a problem there. However, would change things should this one be dropped with an open first base. And we'll stay here. And the delivery high. The stretch outside. First full count of the morning. And the delivery in the zone, looking, and 2 Ks for number 7. Ben, the right-hander, as well in the 3-hole. Put a bat on that one, sends it foul. So more strikes than balls thrown by Martinez here in the bottom of 1. And got another one there, and it's an 0-2 start for the at-bat. So just 1 strike needed to preserve the 1-0 lead, and got him there. And fast work, 3 up, 3 down. Derek strikes out the side, and we go to the top of 2. Leadoff for the top of 2 is Beckham Ball, the second baseman, and an errant ball on the field in center field. Beckham and Isaiah, teammates from this past summer, and a high ball to open. So 1-0 start for the 6-hole from the windup, and swung at. 1-1 start for the at-bat. From the windup comes Padron, and this one high as well. 2-1, and another strike swinging. So alternating on the balls and the strikes. 22 even, and the delivery swung at and missed, but the drop third will get Beckham on base, so he dodges the bullet and will live to see daylight. The lefty, Theo, gets hit by pitch and wears it and feels that one. But he's as tough as iron, and he'll use it to his advantage. No spot's a great spot to wear a pitch, but hitting Theo in the arm when you need him to close, not optimal either. And Beckham gonna get, no, now he's gonna go back, and then the pass ball, and this will score the run on the error. And so Beckham in for the second run of the ball game. And Theo heading to 3. They'll try to throw him there, and he moves, and now he could probably go again, but he's gonna hold. Theo started running slow to third base, knowing that that ball was coming. Didn't want to get hit a second time. Here comes Jax, swung at, and the ball passed, but not enough for Theo to come. So 2 strikes on the batter. And this one outside, and pass ball. Theo is going to come and slide and gets down. It's a 3-0 ball game. The stretch inside and knocks Jax off balance a bit. And this one foul to hang. A new catcher this inning for the Dodgers. The first one was a taller youngster who was pulling the trigger pretty well down the third base line. Not sure if that's the youngster playing second right now or somewhere else, but was certainly working for him in the first inning. And this one hit by Jax up the alley, drops in front of short, fielded clean, the throw there and caught and got him out. But you got a lot like the mechanics of the whole play there. Tino next man up for Padron, and he delivers an outside pitch. The 1-0 thrown on the inside. A 2-0 start from the patience of Tino. Loads, and this one inside as well. Perhaps one of the first 3-0 counts of the morning. And this one high, and Tino on base with the walk. Levi ready for his turn, and this one throw low and inside. Tino on 2, and a 1-0 start here for the at-bat. And this one thrown in the zone, but hit down the line foul. A 1-1 start from the stretch. And Padron checks second, comes home with it, and got him on the outside. 1-2. And now a pickoff attempt, but thrown to the far side of the bag. No problem for Tino. 1-2 coming home. In the zone, swung at, couldn't be found, and strikes out Levi. 2 gone for the Dodgers. Rounding out the bottom of the order is Kaysen. And this one thrown in the zone and a strike swinging. Kaysen with that closed stance. And this one on the inside, but got him to chase. 0-2. Thrown a bit high. 1-2 with Tino on 2. And swung at, couldn't find it. That ends the inning. A 3-0 ball game. One runner stranded on base. And we'll head to the bottom of 2. Top of 3, Isaiah the pitcher, the left-hander, up to bat for the first time today. Derek stays on the mound, and he's been nothing but a strikeout machine so far. And he opens up low of the zone to start this one. 1-0 as Derek looks to elevate that same pitch a bit. He's throwing with pace. And this one outside. 2-0, the classic praying mantis stretch from D-Rex, and there it is. And this one's still upstairs. A hitter's count for Isaiah. 30 to start. And Derek serves one up there. Not a lot of wind out here today. And walks him. I hardly recognize Isaiah without the big bubble coming out of his mouth as he normally chews gum and blows bubbles while he's at bat. A right-hander this time. Hit high, pops up. Grayson and Beckham, and couldn't find it. And now nobody on second as they both were there, so somebody's got to call that. The other one's got to get to the base. And as it stands, it's a single. So no outs, runners on 1 and 2. And a helmet that reads Riker on the back of it. A right-hander up at the plate. This one outside, and Elliott will let both runners take their base advancements. A good start for the Dodgers here in the top of 3. Bottom of 2. As they're the home team. So a close miss on that last one for the ball, and this one outside as well. The 2-0 start. And low, and a good block by Elliott, I guess it was a 3-0 start, and then that one walks in to load the bases. So Cruz, the Dodger hitter, to potentially drive in some runs and climb back in this one. And this one, a strike in the zone watched. 0-1 as Derek tries to find that hot start that he began with. And this one low, but a good stop as it collapses with the dirt by Elliott. 1-1 the case. From the stretch, Derek delivers and got another one. And this one too low to be a strike. A 2-2 count even. And a swinging strike there, got him. One gone for the Braves, the base is still loaded. Number 6, the next man up to try to drive some of these runs that are waiting in. This one upstairs for the ball. Braves, of course, looking for a grounder up the middle and see if they couldn't turn 2 to get out of the inning without any runs being given up. This one in the zone for a strike. A 1-1 for Wyatt. And this one got him looking as well. The 1-2 on 1 out. On its way. Hit back. Derek will cut the run at home. Or he tagged him. And had he just stepped on it, he might could have thrown it down to 1 or 3, whichever it was, for the double. But as it is, it does not give up the run. 2 outs and the base is still loaded. 2 gone. Dodgers still looking for runs. The right-hander takes one for a ride. Beckham can get the play or tag him. They're going to throw it at 1 and get it, and it ends the inning. No runs given up with the bases loaded. 3 guys stranded. The Braves showing their stuff on defense. And now we go to the top of 3. So here we go, top of 3. New pitcher on the mound, number 3, in a 3-0 game. Grayson, the top of the order, back up, and the Braves are going to see if this can't be the time where they break this one open. And a big shot over shortstop. It'll drop in front of center. He got himself in position, but had his glove in the pot style instead of over the top of his head, and it cost him. So one pitch, one hit is all it took for Grayson, and a throw back to the first base bag to see if they couldn't get him with his leadoff, but he is able to put a knee on the bag and stand up. Number 3 pitching, a long frame with a long lever, and a good-looking pitch there, hit right back at him. A good collection, and check 2 first, and then through the legs of the first baseman. Elliott with the shot is on his way to 2. Grayson's on his way home. The throw to 2 behind the runner, and Grayson walks across to take the score 4-0. In hindsight, the pitcher probably should have just gone to 1 for the routine out and thrown a good ball there. This one by Derek, swung at, couldn't be found. An 0-1 start for Martinez. This one outside, but a good stop by the catch. 1-1 with Elliott creeping on third. This one smacked in the gap. How about that? Martinez drives in the run with the RBI. On his way to 2. That ball hit the fence. Derek's going to 3, and he's going to go all the way. And it's going to be 2 games in a row, I think, for an infield home run for Martinez. Here he comes, a 5-0 ball game, and he'll be celebrated by his dugout teammates with that one. Derek showing his strength as he put some lead on that ball and split third and short and all the way to the fence as left field couldn't even handle it. And this one perhaps high and away. Asher decides to take the same elevated pitch, and he's 1-1. And this one in the zone as well, so a 1-2 start. And this one hit! I feel like he was just trying to get out of the way of it and found it with his bat for a foul ball. 1-2, we ride again from the stretch. Here comes the pitch, and it's outside. That pitch, you feel like, has been called a strike a couple times today, so risky for Asher to let that one take it. This one pops up, and catcher nearly got hit on the head with it. Had he flipped his mask and looked upward, he would have had an out. As it is, Asher dodges a bullet. A 1-2 count. And this one outside as well. So 2-2 for Ethan on the mound from the stretch. This one hit by Asher down to third base. Missed it, and Asher's got him a base hit. How about 10? He's got more hits in the last couple of games than he doesn't, and he is become clutch. The third baseman, Dante, up today for the second time. And this one in the zone. Dante a little taller, so that strike zone gets a little more elevated. 0-1 start after the take. And this one misses behind him, and Asher will sprint to 2. No outs in this 5-0 ball game. And from the stretch, Ethan works. This one hit right back up the alley. Dante found a hole, and they will throw the ball. They'll hold it. Now they'll throw it home, and Dante will help himself to 2, and they'll let him so that Asher doesn't come home. And a good start here in the top of 3. Beckham up, who got on base with a drop third strike last time, takes this one, big shot to left, and it may drop foul, and it will, and that's tough because he got all that one. So the good news, Beckham's found a bat. The bad news is he's got an 0-1 start, and here it comes from the stretch with 2 guys on. No outs, and this one misses by the bat, that is. 0-2 for Beckham. And this one found again, and he does straighten it out. It's right to left field, over his head. Beckham with a 3-bouncer to the fence. And it's going to be a 2-run RBI, 6-0 ball game. Here comes Dante, 7-0, and Beckham's going all the way home. The throw, Beckham across and found it with his hand. He's got an in-park home run and an 8-0 ball game. So it was a pretty close ball game for most of it. Opened up there with the run rule. And the Dodgers have some work to do, and this one found on the outside edge for strike 1. Derek continuing to work. All from the stretch. And this one hit foul. Gavin with the 0-2 start. And watch that one for strike 3. Patrick, the next batter up. And a 1-out start. And Derek delivers just outside. New catcher behind the plate is Grayson. And this one, a strike taken. So Derek picking up like he started the game, throwing nothing but strikes. Elliott slides into second. Beckham slides over to short. And this one just upstairs. Patrick loads, Derek delivers, and got him looking. And a couple of strikeouts for 7 to start. Number 4, the right-hander, with 2 outs. Lets the first one come in. The old pencil bat ahead of the head of the batter. And this one, check swing. 1-1 start from the stretch. Theo over at 1. And a swing there. Braves 1 strike away. And a drop third situation. G will throw this down to Theo, who makes the out. And we head to the bottom of 3. Theo, next man up here in the top of 4. And a ball outside to start. Theo found that off the tip of the bat. 1-1 for the left-hander. Braves looking to add to their lead. And this one inside, but got Theo to chase. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 strike in that order for the at-bat so far. And this one, check swings. Not really even a check swing, just got his shoulders involved a bit. 2-2 the count. And that one felt close. Full count. And hit foul. Heads up. 3-2 we ride again, and this one got him. And a strikeout for the Braves. Jack's the left fielder up at the plate, the right-hander. And can see eye to eye with the height of the pitcher. Check swing, and the outside ball comes through. 1-0 start for Jacks. This one a ball as well. Always dangerous leaving that bat up in the air. When you turn, if it hits it, it's a foul ball. So you got to kind of hide that bat. This one in the zone. 2 balls, 1 strike. And swung at. 2-2. Jack's fully capable of finding that ball and driving it. He's done it a couple times this year to prove it. And here comes the 2-2. And couldn't find it that time. Pitcher's got 2 strikeouts back to back. And the best display on the mound for the Dodgers team today so far. Tino, next Brave up. And here comes the stretch. High. Nearly dropped in, trying to throw a bit of a changeup. The 1-0 for Tino. Still upstairs. Comes set and delivers. This one found the zone. 2-1 the count from the stretch. Got him on the outside. Big gap between center and right. And this one found, and second base will collect it, make the throw and the catch. And that's the 3rd out, so we're headed to the bottom of 4, still an 8-0 ball game as time getting closer. So bottom of 4, Derek on the mound still, right-handed batter for the Dodgers. And he will take a cut at the first one. Theo will have a chance at the fly out and has it. So unlucky, finding the baseball from Derek's pitches today has come at a premium, and so the first pitch hit, but only to have it fly out. It's unfortunate. This one to Beckham, moving backwards, and it's just over his head. He'll collect it, and it's got peanut butter on it, so a little slippery. So a timely hit from number 5. Got a base runner for the Dodgers, and the next guy up is a right-hander as well. And he's going to show bunt. And kept it there. The throw down to second, and the catch by Levi, but not in time. And So the 0-1 start as the bunt never pulled back. And Derek puts one down the pipe. Grayson will throw it to, no, he'll fake it. 0-2 count. Base runner on 3. Here comes the delivery. Hit right back to Derek. Ricochets off his glove. Beckham, clean, over to 1. Got the out, and that's 2 gone, but it scores the run. And the Dodgers on the board for the first time today in an 8-1 ball game. So 2 gone, Isaiah up, and he can deliver at the plate. This one low. A 1-0. And still climbs underneath the zone. So a 2-0 start for Patron. And I found it there. 21 count. And Isaiah swung for the fences on that one. It was probably low. It was the first 2 pitches he saw, but wanted it so bad. Now he's got 2 strikes. A 22 count. Braves just need 1 more, and that one just underneath the knees. A full count case. Hadn't seen a ton of these today by either team. Usually the at-bat has given way to something before then. And this one got him looking. That ends the 4th inning. Top of 5's where we're headed. Still got time to play. And the Dodgers cut into the lead a hair. So we'll travel on to the top of 5. Top of 5, Levi chases one head high for the first ball. New pitcher for the Dodgers. And this one found, and it will drop foul. So a 2-strike start, and now a ball climbs through the dirt away from the plate. About 15 minutes still to go in the ball game. And this one on the inside edge felt a little close to take with 2. Pitcher pitching from the windup. And this one high and got him to chase again. Kaysen next man up. And he'll see if he can't hit off the windup. And scoots out of the way of the inside pitch. So a 1-0 start for number 5. And this one in the zone. 1-1 for Kaysen. And the delivery inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. And this one hits the plate but still swung at. A 2-2 count on 1 out. And swung at, dropped, he's got a run! And he delays a bit, catcher just tags him with the ball in the glove, and 2 gone for the Braves. Grayson up, looking for some help on 2 outs, and watches this one through for the ball. A 1-0 start for G. The windup in the dirt again. And where 1 was able to get the last couple of batters to chase, Grayson's having none of it. And this one, a good one to take, hits the top of the first base dugout. 2-1 from the windup. Hit high, a lot of backspin. Pitcher gonna try to make a play, and does. And how about the work of the pitcher here in the top of 5, responsible for all 3 outs. Bottom of 5, Theo comes in on the mound to relieve Derek. And here comes his first pitch, and it's a strike to start. First baseman number 2 for the Dodgers up at the plate. And Dodgers need 2 runs to get within a tie reach at least to go another inning. This one hit foul over third base. But if the more than 5 run differential in place after time expired, then no sense in letting the home team bat again. Here comes Theo, and an outside miss. Theo really has been a good closer this season for the Braves, coming in and taking care of work and hadn't given anything up. And this one smacked foul as well, but had a nice crack of the bat. 1-2 the count. And Theo comes home, swung at and missed, and he strikes out the inning leadoff. And that's the kind of stuff that makes a closer special, is clutch tosses. Here comes Riker. And this one swung out in the zone, strike 1. Coach Winters telling Riker to move up in the box towards the pitcher, and he finds it. It worked. Derek at short with the throw over to 1. Levi couldn't get it. and the base hit on board. So base runner on one for the Dodgers. The bunt being shown, reaches for it, the strike, the throw to two. Missed by Derek, it about popped out of his glove, I thought. And it was Elliott who actually had him, or put the tag on rather. Excuse me, Derek put the tag on, Elliott had the ball. The 0-1. Just too wide. Braves dugout reminding the defense to be backing up every throw, every time. Here comes the pitch, and got him. And the throw to three on the wrong side of the bag. It gets past him, and he'll slide in to home, and a throw off the mark. And it's an 8-2 situation. So one more run puts the Dodgers in position to possibly play the bottom of the 6th inning. This one misses outside for the ball. Theo from the stretch. In the zone, swung at, not found. Number 9 strikes out, so 2 gone for the Braves as Wyatt, the right-hander, up again. Theo delivers in the zone and swung at for strike 1. 0-1 stretch from Theo. Again, swung at and not found. 1 strike needed to head to the top of 6. And he got it there, and we'll see at the top of 6. Same pitcher for the Dodgers on the mound as Elliott up to bat. Sends this one with 1 pitch through the hole, right over second base. And he will round to look and stick to 1, but a good 1 pitch, 1 hit single. Derek up, and about 7 minutes left to go till time would expire. And here comes the stretch, low and inside. And so they'll just play to time and then call it.
That's a balk.
And a balk, as Luis was telling Elliott to get a bigger lead, and it distracted the pitcher enough to look over his shoulder, and his shoulders didn't come square like they're supposed to stay, and it backfired on him. Just a warning issued, so Elliott stays on 2. Derek waits for his first pitch, and there it is, hit low, right field. Caught right field sleeping. Derek's got him another in-park. Well, maybe not. He retrieved it pretty quick. It does score the 9th run. Derek headed to 3, and he's going to say go. And now he will keep going and try to get, and he got the tag on him. So close, and probably the right move with the equity. Coach Rob smiling to see if they couldn't steal one. Nevertheless, Derek's showing his at-the-plate skill. 9-2 the situation on 1 out. Asher up in the 4-hole. And here comes the pitch, and got it on the outside edge. So Asher with his toes on the proverbial line. Proverbial because there is no more line. And this one high over his head. 1-1 with Asher. And this one upstairs. And that not found, and evens things up. The 2-2. Swung at, not found, drop third. Asher takes off to 1, but a clean catch by Padron for the 2nd out. Dante back up, and he has been productive at the plate this morning, looking to be again. And he sends this one in the gap between, center moving on it, couldn't quite find it, and Dante headed to the second base. The throw in, not in time, Dante with a stand-up double. Beckham up for the 3rd time today. He bombed to left field for the in-park home run. And now a chase to Dante, who just takes a side step back on the base. Nobody holding him on. Beckham usually waiting till later in the at-bat to be productive. We'll see what he does here on the first pitch. From the stretch, it's delivered, and he got a piece of it, foul style. So another 0-1 start for Beckham. And the delivery. Hit again, same spot. Left field moving on it and won't get there. Beckham on his way to 2. Dante with the run, so it's an RBI double, now make it a triple. Is Beckham still there? And he knocks the third baseman out of the way. And he's got 3. And with that, time expires, and it's a 10 6-2 final. The Braves finish the game with a record of 8-0-1. So they'll stay atop the league, have one more regular season game to play before the double elimination tournament the following weekend. And we'll be there for that action. See you then.